we were one game away. We were one game away from winning the World Series, and we didn't do it. We lost 2-6. I mean, it's tough. It truly is tough. We're here, and we got to look at Josh VanMeter winning the World Series MVP. That guy, I mean, Kevin Gausman won Cy Young, Soto won MVP, and we almost missed the playoffs. I mean, it took us to the final game to get in. I mean, thankfully we did. We made the World Series as Austin Martin's going to go win the Rookie of the Year. Would have gone to Brady House if House never got injured, but good for Martin. You know, he was terrible in the field in the playoffs, but he does go on it to win Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I mean, we're going on now to the offseason. Here's the depth chart. Of course, some changes will be made. An interesting note, I think definitely is Eric Golvara in left field. He's a 98 potential we got in the draft a couple years ago. I don't know what we're going to do with him. He's still like a 70 overall. We'll see. And also, folks, make sure to go check out our second vlog on the channel. It's a Rangers A's vlog in the Coliseum. You're not going to want to miss that one. Also, go make sure to follow us on Instagram at GreedoPlaysYT for more on future stuff coming to the channel. Anyways, we're going to go through our team. Kevin Gausman, again, won the Cy Young Award, but this guy's not coming back to the team. At least I don't think so. We're gonna look at the trade market on Kevin Gausman. I would like to move him. Chris Flexen, we'll see. He was just pretty mid for us. Not gonna lie, ERA 4.28 for him. Josiah Gray, I mean, I wish it was better, but I've kind of just penciled Gray in for the future, so he's going to stay. Joe Ross, I think I'm going to let walk in free agency. Edward Cabrera, who knows what we're going to do with the big three down in AAA, and Cabrera, Cavalli, and Rutledge. Steven Strasburg was surprisingly really good in his year 35 season, so I guess he's coming back for his age 35 season, so I guess Strauss is coming back. It's not like we can move him anyway because no one's going to accept that $35 million a year contract. Rutledge, again, I have no clue what to do with him. I don't think he's ready yet. Cavalli, I don't think he's ready yet either. And the problem is these guys are 25, 24, 25 in Rutledge, Cavalli, and Cabrera. And they're just kind of at a 74, not ready for the bigs yet. I don't know what to do. Jordan Hicks was good. Loaiz goes pretty good as our closer. I'll try to bring him back this offseason. Genesis Cabrera was tremendous this year, and he was even better in the postseason. He didn't give up a run in the playoffs, and he pitched like in 11 games. Kind of wish Alex Reyes was better, not going to lie. I mean, Scott Alexander wasn't bad either. And we got Andres Munoz, who's just pretty mid. But folks, if you haven't yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for more MLB 22 show here on the channel. Actually, though, on Munoz, I'm glad his ERA went down because he's definitely getting traded. Austin Voigt's terrible in this game and in real life. Tanner Rainey's a bum. Sorry, I mean, I don't mind Tanner in real life, but in this game, he's terrible. Camilo Doval is pretty solid for us. Like the guy, he's only 26 years old. He's a pretty big pickup we got last season. And then Chris Velasquez, the guy we got in the draft last season. I mean, hell, he's 21 years old, 76 overall. We're going to play him. I mean, I think he's going to be the Zach Britton replacement, basically. Kyle Finnegan's fallen off hard since he was in the All-Star game a couple years ago. Keibert Ruiz is, of course, the starting catcher. That average keeps on going up. He batted .290 last season. Really like the progression we've seen out of Keibert Ruiz. Zach Collins is the backup catcher. Nothing really in store for him. I guess he'll just stay as our backup catcher. And then we have the Josh Bell problem at first base. I think he's going to have to stay around because I don't think we can get anything better in free agency. Yeah, we could trade for a first baseman, but I think I'll keep Bell for another season. He's still hitting 22 home runs a year, batting .250. Luis Garcia, I don't know what to do with this guy. He's 23 and he's just not very good. I don't know. I really don't know. Vidal Brujan would normally be the starting second baseman in the future, but actually I'm gonna move Ian Happ to the infield, so I don't know what we're gonna do with Brujan, assuming we can bring Happ back in free agency. Austin Martin is the third baseman of the future. I mean, he won the Rookie of the Year last year. He's the guy for that position. Josh Donaldson just came in because of injuries last season. He's not sticking around. Donaldson was a one-year thing. Brady House, of course, should have been the Rookie of the Year if he never got injured, but still had a really good rookie season, batted .293. Really excited for him and his future in the bigs. Ian Happ, again, we said we're moving back to the infield. He's going to be playing second base, I do believe. Or, I mean, obviously that's where I want him to play. He batted .280 last season, 34 home runs. He was great in the playoffs. Really excited about Ian Happ. Need to bring him back in the offseason. Andrew Stevenson is, of course, our utility guy off the bench. He's just, there to fill some roles if we need to. The lane train was bad in the regular season, really good in the playoffs. So, I don't know. I've already, again, kind of penciled in Thomas as the starting center fielder of the future. Christian Vaquero, the phenomenon, should be in the bigs this season. He batted .286 in AAA last year, dealt with a lot of injuries, but Vaquero will be in the major leagues next year alongside this man, Juan Soto, the reigning MVP at 47 home runs, batted .309. He's the man. Nothing else to say. Soto is the future, of course, in DC. Franmil Reyes had a pretty good year, 31 home runs, batted .283. He missed some of this season, of course, with injuries. I'm excited for him coming back. Eric Golvara, again, we talked about it earlier. He's a 78 overall, 18 years old. He's going to be really good. It's just that, where does he fit in? It's likely in Lane Thomas's spot, but then do we move Golvara now? Because he's still, he's the number one prospect in the game, basically. Him and Vaquero are 1 and 2. Do we move him now? And okay, if I traded Eric Golvara right now, we could get Bryce Harper. I'm just saying. Scherzer, by the way, retires. I mean, 63 overall, enjoy retirement max. So, I don't know. We could move Golvara now. By the way, Scherzer doesn't make the Hall of Fame. It's just Miguel Cabrera. Get out of here. Okay. We need to re-sign Ian Happ, though. We need to. So I'm going to offer this man a bag to bring him back to the squad. He's at 89 overall. He was tremendous for us last season. Same with Loaiza and Franmil Reyes and Sky Alexander. I'm going to let Joe Ross walk, and the rest of the guys, of course, are going to go to free agency. So again, what do we do with Eric Golvara? He's not going to be in the bigs this season. He's still 78 overall, but like, he's on track to be like a better version of Byron Buxton, which is hard to do because Buxton's really good in real life anyways. But I think truly, if we give this guy like 5 years, he'll probably be like a 95 overall. Do we hold on to him? Because I don't know if he's going to be able to hit, though, all that much. He's a switch hitter. He's a contact guy. Can't really hit for power, but he's really good in the field, and he's going to progress into a really good overall. We could trade him now for a guy like Harper, or we could wait. I don't know. We'll think about that in the future. Anyways, it's free agency time, and the big names on the board all are starting pitchers for the most part. Buehler, Bieber, DeGrom, Woodruff, Burns, Fried, Peralta, Means, all the big names, Glasnow are starting pitchers. We have to make a splash because that's where we hurt the most last season. So max deal to Shane Bieber, max deal to Jacob DeGrom. All of these guys I am offering the max contract and will hope to land at least 2 of them. I don't care. We're going to be big spenders this free agency. We've shown we can get to the promised land with this team. What if we had some big names? So Kevin Gausman, I'm already taking him out the starting rotation. We're going to move him after we really know what our positional needs are. For now, we're keeping Flexen, and Gray and Strasburg are obviously going to be the 2 main pieces we center this starting rotation around. I want to get John Means. He plays really well in the sim. ERA of 2.98 last season. Let's free him from Baltimore. Let's bring him to DC. I like that move too. So we're offering all the big name pitchers. Walker Buehler is the first domino to fall. He'll go to the Detroit Tigers, which means now the Dodgers will be offering a big contract to a big pitcher. Brandon Woodruff is going to leave Milwaukee. He'll head on over to the Angels. He fills the void that Shohei left a couple seasons ago. Bregman to the Cardinals doesn't really affect us. I'm going to offer Corbin Burns a deal, right? I mean, he doesn't have an offer right now. We're going to offer Burns, Means, DeGrom, and Bieber. We're offering all the big names to deal. The thing with Bieber is, though, with Buehler leaving the Dodgers now pursuing him. So we have to really go after DeGrom. I'm going to give DeGrom 3 years, even though he's 36 years old. We're going to pay him until he's 39, kind of what the Mets did with Scherzer. And we're now ahead of the Mets in that big deal. So we'll see if we can get Jacob DeGrom. Bieber no longer wants to come to our team, which means he probably took the Dodgers deal. Carson Kelly goes up north to play for the Jays. Let's see, where did Bieber go? Oh, wow, I went to the Mets. Oh, so that means they probably gave up on DeGrom. Okay, so Bieber's the next domino to fall. That means we can probably get DeGrom pretty easily now, I think. At least I hope. And let's hope now that the Guardians and the Dodgers don't go after DeGrom. We'll see. I mean, we'll go back to the sim. Tyler O'Neill goes to the Jays. The Jays really pursuing a lot of position players. So he goes. Pete Alonso leaves the Mets, and he's going to the Giants. Polar Bear Pete took a 7.6 a year to the... What? Okay, Max Fried goes to the Astros. So another pitching domino does fall. He's at 90 overall. Down goes Fried. And okay, we're going to get John Means. Pretty damn good. ERA of 2.98. He's only at 85 overall, but we'll take that. Means welcome to the Nats, and the world champs get even better. Kike Hernandez to the White Sox for Wilmer Difo. How does Difo command that trade value to the point where they can trade Kike Hernandez for him? So I'm assuming Glaber's now off the Sox. Corbin Burns goes to the Cardinals, so he doesn't accept our deal. He goes to St. Louis. And wow, okay, there you go. We get Jacob DeGrom. Okay, we got DeGrom and Means. We'll take it. Let's go, dude. Jacob DeGrom, one of the best pitchers in the league. We snag him away from New York. The Mets took Scherzer from us. I mean, technically it was the Dodgers, but whatever. But we get Jacob DeGrom. Okay. Oh my goodness, Jacob DeGrom versus the Mets is going to be entertaining this year. There's the new starting rotation. It's DeGrom, Means, Flexen, Gray, Strasburg, and we are still yet to trade Kevin Gausman, who, oh, by the way, is the reigning Cy Young. So we still got to sign Happ, Loaiza, and Alexander. Now, obviously, Ian Happ's the biggest name at the bunch, but we do want to bring back our closer as well, as Freddie Peralta is going to go to the Braves, so he feels the need. That, of course, Max Fried left, and of course, that was a domino because Fried, I believe, took up for Brandon Woodruff. I don't know, a bunch of pieces fell in this free agency class. By the way, the most Oakland move ever, they trade Talion for Joey Gallo, so Gallo's now in the division with the Marlins. Pablo Lopez is going to Kansas City to pitch for the Royals, so one of the Marlins' top pitchers does leave after they do go out and get Joey Gallo. Salvi Perez is going to Colorado, so he's going to hit some bombs up there in Denver. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now goes to the San Diego Padres, so a big move right there for them. Next up, we go back to Simmons. Oh my goodness, Ian Happ's going to the Yankees. So Happ is now playing in the middle infield with Trey Turner, and we are left without a second baseman. I mean, we have Vidal Brujan, but That was supposed to be the plan. Ian Happ, I didn't think he was going to leave. Tony Gonsolin, by the way, is traded for Jesus Luzardo, so Luzardo's in the Dodgers. Gonsolin is now on the NL East champions in the Miami Marlins, but losing Ian Happ sucks. Tyler Glasnow now, of course, fills that ace need that the Guardians needed after losing Shane Bieber, so he's there now. Here's the big trade, though. I mean, whoops. This is what the Yankees did to us. Gausman, Brujan, Munoz for a Betts, Hosey, and Pages. We're doing it. Mookie Betts, the former American League MVP, welcome to the Washington Nationals. Now, the thing is, Betts has not been playing all that well in this game. He's been batting like 250, 240 every single season, but I'm willing to take the risk and bring in that huge contract to the team so we can go in and play second base every day. Mookie Betts for Kevin Gausman. We have to give up Brujan, but we go out and get Cody Hosey and Andy Pages too. I'm okay with that. The problem is now, look how much money we're spending every single season. Oh my goodness. And we've got max contracts with Strasburg, DeGrom, Betts, and Soto. We're paying Means a lot. That's going to get tricky. Austin Meadows is going to go to the Marlins. So the Miami Marlins really beefing up their lineup now. Verdugo is going to the Diamondbacks. He gets paid by Arizona. I don't know why, but he's there now. Lucas Sims now becomes a new closer for the Tampa Bay Rays over there in St. Pete. He's not very good, though. ERA 5.43. Gleyber Torres leaves the World Champs. He's now going to go play for the Reds. But they have Jonathan India, or do they trade India? I don't know. Also, I forgot we had this bum, Alex Dickerson. I mean, no offense, bro, but you're just not very good. We're going to trade in the Red Sox for a couple prospects, just a cap dump, basically. And here you go. We are not keeping Chris Flexen. We're finally going to find a trade partner for Luis Garcia. It will be Flexen, Garcia, and vote for Brady Singer. The Royals starting pitcher is only 28 years of age. He's 6'5". He's a lot better, I think, than Flexen is. And really, we weren't going to find a trade partner for Garcia in the first place. And what are the Orioles doing? Garrett Whitlock for Adley Rutschman. So Rushman's going to the Sox. That makes no sense. But yeah, I mean, we had to do what we had to do. Chris Flexen's gone. Welcome in Brady Singer. And here's your net starting 9 for this season. It'll be Betts, Vaquero, Soto, Reyes, Bell, House, Ruiz, Martin, Thomas. I'm liking it. I really am. Vaquero batting the 2 spot, playing left field, and your pitching staff. I mean, my goodness. DeGrom, Means, Singer, Gray, Straws at the pen, Cabrera, Hicks, Loaiza, Velasquez, Reyes, Alexander, Doval. This team's going to be nice. You look at the rest of the division, the Braves are going to be very good this season too. Clifford Gallagher in the leadoff spot gets concerning for them, but their team is still very good. They got an all-star in Wilson Contreras off the bench. The pitching staff is really nice too, and Anderson, Soroka, Peralta, Yanoa, and Valdez. That's going to be probably the team to beat in the NL East. The Marlins are still pretty good though. I mean, adding Joey Gallo to the 4 spot is really nice for them, and also Austin Meadows batting 3rd. Of course, Jazz Chisholm still leading off, and then you look at the pitching staff. It kind of falls off though after the big 3. I mean, big gap between guys like Sanchez, Alcantara, and Rogers to Perez and Rasmussen. So there's that. You look at the Mets. This team's just not very good anymore, I don't think. Like, yeah, they still have Lindor, but they're not the Mets team we once knew without Pete Alonso. They still have Giancarlo and all that, and their pitching staff is Bieber, Pearson, Walker, Yamamoto, and Clayton Kershaw? Okay. Clayton Kershaw said, yeah, I'm tired of coming out the bullpen. He's starting for the Mets. You look at the Phillies. Get Bryce Harper some help. I mean, they tried, but like, Colin Moran's batting 9th, DHing. I don't know. Phillies pitching staff goes Wheeler, Suarez, Turnbull, Yarbrough, Lorenzen. It's really bad after basically Zach Wheeler. So that does it for the NL East recap. And folks, that'll do it for the off-season episode number 62 of the Washington Nationals franchise mode. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Be on the lookout for opening day 2025 tomorrow. Jacob deGrom on the bump. Mookie Betts playing second. It's going to be a fun one. So folks, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure you like if you did enjoy the video. Also, make sure you go follow us on Instagram as well. Greedo Plays YT on there. Hey, folks, thank you all for watching. And Mamba, forever.